Your Fox Carolina First Alert weather.
Coming up on 5:18, good Thursday morning, everybody. Weekend's getting closer and the weather still not changing a whole lot. Hot, humid conditions out there again today, although today likely to be the hottest day of the week, so a little more extra emphasis on making sure you stay hydrated on this Thursday. Visibility changing by the minute, at least in the Franklin area anyway. Remember when we checked it just a few minutes ago at the top of the hour, we were down about 1.5 miles visibility. Well, it's dropped further, now down to just 0.3 of a mile, so be especially careful if you're going to be hitting the road soon in those areas, but no major other visibility issues to report across the area this morning, so some good news there. Beyond that, it is a steam bath yet again. 75 in Spartanburg early this morning. Good morning to you there. Union, good morning at 75. Clemson, good morning to you in Tigertown, also at 75. Greenville's at 79. Hendersonville, 73. We also have low 70s from Waynesville to Asheville, Bakersville, all the vills in the mountains this morning, seeing those temps in the 70s. On First Alert radar here, you got generally clear skies across the board. There are some occasional high clouds that have been drifting through some of the northeastern mountains, but as you can see, no real substance to those. The main wave of shower and thunderstorm activity, the main focus for that, still kind of along and north of this stalled frontal boundary, still snaking its way through Tennessee this morning, actually leading to some flash flooding, unfortunately, in parts of eastern Kentucky there this morning. Kind of a similar setup, unfortunately, to what folks back in St. Louis saw just a couple of mornings ago, as that boundary just continues to funnel moisture up out of the Gulf of Mexico and then builds it east into the mid-Atlantic states. Our weather still going to be largely unaffected by that boundary, as we just continue to kind of see our typical daytime heating showers and storms as we look ahead to later today. We'll see that here on Future Track, going from the mostly clear skies this morning and keeping at least that trend going into the 8 o'clock hour, all the way out till noon, in fact. Then, like yesterday in some of our western mountain zones, Graham, Swain counties, Macon County, for example, you'll likely see the first of the developing showers or storms closer to lunchtime today, and again becoming a bit more numerous in our mountain spots this afternoon. While the overall storm chances again today are still pretty isolated, there's a slightly better chance that some may stray out of the mountains and into the upstate, really right to about the I-85 corridor between about the 5 to 9 p.m. time frame this evening, before fizzling out pretty quickly and then repeating the process, but with greater coverage of storms as we head on into our Friday. Bigger concern I have for you all today is the fact that you got to stay cool, stay hydrated, because it will be our hottest day of the week. You add the humidity to highs that will be in the mid-90s upstate, and you can see here by this afternoon, we're talking about a triple-digit real feel in many spots, and even your humidity in the mountains before any storms come in, likely getting well into the 90s. So make sure, again, that if you're going to be outdoors for any periods, you stay cool and keep that hydration in good shape. Upstate forecast, again, 95 for today. Continued likelihood of scattered showers and storms each of the next 7 days, although greatest odds coming in over the upcoming weekend. Highs mostly in the 90s. Mountain forecast, we're also looking at those isolated to scattered storms each of the next 7 days, with temperatures here continuing to build throughout the 80s. Taking a look outside this morning, Harley Davidson of Greenville. You know, I think I have the wrong thing queued up here this morning. I know it's supposed to be the riding forecast, but it looks like even the camera not coming through here. So I'll tell you what, we'll circle back to that riding forecast for you. We'll get that in during the next half hour.